So Brian, it seems like you're here a little early for your meeting today. Can you give me a little bit of information about what you're actually going to be talking about during this meeting?
Today we'll be presenting a marketing strategy to my team. At Dinner Guide, we have two distinct customer segments that play equally important roles to the company's success: the consumer segment and the restaurant segment. The consumer segment is divided into two smaller subgroups. The first group is the local users. It solely consists of small, medium, and heavy internet users from a wide demographic and psychographic range. Since they are loyal users of internet, they are most likely to turn to the internet when looking for restaurants and dining facilities. So that's why a service like Dinner Guide will be most favorable to them, since good content, accurate and current information of restaurants, classified in various aspects such as cuisine offerings, service ethnicities, price level, and features and location. The second segment is tourists and out-of-town users. Toronto is a really big attraction for tourism and travel from all over the world. By combining its unique multicultural heritage, we can offer for tourists a range of multicultural food and dining experience.
How about marketing strategy?
At Dinner Guide, our focus will be to attract consumers through several tools of mass communication, such as print media advertising, which we will focus on tourism by putting ads on traveling pamphlets, brochures, and maps for tourists when they come to explore Toronto. However, internet will be our main source for marketing.
What about marketing strategy?
At Dinner Guide, our focus will be to attract consumers through several tools of mass communication, such as print media advertising. We will focus on tourism by putting ads on traveling pamphlets, brochures, and maps for tourists who come to Toronto, so they can explore the city. However, internet will be our main resource for marketing, because as an internet-based company, our niche is the huge potential of the internet resource. There are so many online communities that we can utilize, such as Facebook, MSN, Yahoo, and AOL. Together, they can create millions of hits a day. So just by creating a small free application on each users can actually add on to their account, we have access to a huge resource of potential benefits and success, such as word of mouth, customer review, and restaurant promotion, and so on.
Strategy do you use when approaching new restaurants?
At Dinner Guide, we focus on newly opened restaurants. It is because restaurants are a huge market to target and a part of a competitive industry. So effective marketing and promotion for restaurants are extremely difficult, especially for new restaurants, because they haven't established a reputation yet. Therefore, advertising and other marketing medium are always going to be major necessities for restaurant managers in order for them to establish a well-known, profitable, and competitive business practice. Our services will enhance both of these necessities through its marketing and advertising platforms. Since restaurant managers are constantly seeking marketing methods that are cost-effective and efficient. With different packages, we Dinner Guide offer a wide range of appealing services that are suitable for each and every unique restaurant situation. Free listing, which everyone can sign up for free, with basic features such as a few pictures, review, and user rating. And we have premium listing, which a monthly fee will be charged, but the customer will have more access to enhanced features such as extensive and interactive pictures, top search results, evaluation, and feedback from us. It is a new concept that we applied to the cyber world. What it does is that restaurants can pay an amount fee to features their ads on the top during certain time of the day that they pick. We believe that this is a really attractive service because restaurants industry is highly cyclical industry. Customers visit restaurants more during certain time of the day, week, or even month. Time-based targeted marketing allows restaurant managers to pinpoint and target their marketing effort at particular time periods.
Today we're meeting up with Mr. Mohammed, the Vice President of Finance for DinnerGuide.com, and we want to find out what he has to say about how Dinner Guide started up and what their financial situation is.
Hey, Fruit. I truly believe that one way you can tell if an entrepreneurial idea is successful or not is by the amount of money it makes. I mean, to tell you the truth, it made quite a fortune from a really simple idea. basically here right now we're approximating around $1 million a year of revenues at Dinner Guide. And this is from a really good idea, a really solid idea. And we're really serious about our finances. We keep our cash low. We always try to invest as much as we can into new projects, new revenues, and new revenue sources all the time. For example, right now we have quite a few revenue sources. One of them is basically private advertisements, things like on the sidebars, things of that sort. We also have data resourcing, we do data mining, all that for companies. Also, we have our own in-house market research team who enables us to gain a lot more perspectives and the trends that are going on.
Market research and data mining?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually a very good idea. It's a unique idea. Not a lot of companies think of what we're doing. Basically, data mining is basically, we take a lot of the data that we have, a vast amount of database, of all the network, and we have a lot of restaurant listings and things of that sort, reviews of them, and we probably have one of the biggest databases of restaurants worldwide. And what we do is we take this, we take our information, and we basically sell it to consumers. We sell it to people, big corporations that want this information. For example, right now, Wonderland really wants to know all the restaurants and locations that are around their area, and we give them, all the information, things of that sort, and they're able to use our information to make a website, and then, look at all the listings whenever people come to Wonderland. In terms of market research, I think that was one of the most entrepreneurial things we've done with this company, because there's so much knowledge that needs to be shared and gained within the food industry. There's a lot of companies out there that want to know what foods are doing good, what trends are going on, what do people like these days, and things of that sort. So since we have a huge amount of reviews on our website, we use a lot of it in order to look at the trends, look at what kind of things people like, and then we sell them down to big companies. For example, McCain just bought a huge amount of our information because they were trying to implement samosas into the regular grocery stores, right? So then it was really good for us to just bring out this whole information to them, present it to them, and you know what, sooner or later you might see samosas and Loblaws because of us.
All the funding for your venture.
It's a good thing that you asked for, because a lot of people do wonder how we were able to finance so much expansion, so much growth, and things of that sort. Initially, we started as a really small firm. We had around $5,000 of capital, startup costs, and things of that sort. Around $2,500 was in domain registration, things like that, getting all that sorted out. And later on, to make the database and things like that, we put a lot of time and effort into that. And that usually took around another $2,000, and $500 were overhead costs. So startup was actually pretty low for our .com company, only $5,000, and a lot of it was from the parents that we have, and a lot of our parents invested heavily into it. Also, we had a little bit of money that we could spare on this entrepreneurial idea. We never thought it would become such a huge success, but we had quite a few costs, and we were able to cut them down. But later on, especially when we wanted to expand into the whole market, especially when we wanted to go to different cities like Calgary, Vancouver, things like that, so we really needed a lot more capital. In order for us to do that, what we did is we actually went to the venture capital programs and things like that sort of. We signed up for them. We explained to them our business plans. We told them that this is our idea, this is how it works. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get any of them. I mean, I think we went to around 15, 20 of them, and none of them were actually hits for us. And then later on, what happened is, luckily, Farouk, actually, what happened is Fahad, actually, our CEO, the VP of Taco Bell, he was actually a very rich and prosperous person, and what he was able to do is give us a lot of his money because he thought that this was actually a very good program, something that will really be able to pick up. So he was kind of like our godfather in that sense. So we're really fortunate to him, and that's what we are today because of him. And in the future right now, we're always continually trying to get as many resources and revenues as we can. For example, I talked about market research and things like that, but in the future we're trying to get something called Club Dinner Guide, which is another new way to wholesale suppliers all into one thing, so we have a lot more bargaining power. Also, we're trying to incorporate something that is quite different in the food industry, which is kind of like basically consulting. And what we're going to provide is consulting services, and we're going to do a lot of business development. So we're going to buy out all these small businesses that are not working, and then try to change them around, make them really profitable. So we have a lot of great ideas to get in more revenues in the future, and hopefully they'll be all things will work out.
Well, thank you.